Compliments are more than just words. They're a way to connect and make someone feel truly valued. However, the most impactful compliments go beyond surface-level praise. Instead of just commenting on her appearance or smile, what if you could offer compliments that tap into her inner strength, wisdom, and character? In today's video, we're diving into 5 compliments inspired by Stoic philosophy that will not only make a woman feel special, but also reflect a deeper understanding of her as a person. These compliments are rooted in the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and the great Stoic thinkers, and they focus on what truly matters: her intelligence, integrity, resilience, and authenticity. If you want to elevate your interactions and leave a lasting impression, then this video is for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support helps us continue to create more content that empowers meaningful connections. Chapter 1. I admire your wisdom and perspective. In Stoic philosophy, wisdom stands as one of the highest virtues, a cornerstone upon which a well-lived life is built. Marcus Aurelius, perhaps one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, continuously reminds us of the power of clear thought, rational action, and deep reflection. According to Stoicism, our intellect and ability to make thoughtful, reasoned decisions are what ultimately set us apart and define our character. Wisdom, for the Stoic, is not merely about knowing facts, but about cultivating the ability to reflect on life and act in alignment with what is truly good and meaningful. When complimenting a woman, many men tend to focus on her external appearance, often praising her smile, her beauty, or her style. While these compliments may be appreciated, they can be shallow and fail to acknowledge what truly matters about her as an individual. What is far more impactful and much more in line with Stoic principles is complimenting her intellect, her insights, and her ability to think critically about the world around her. Imagine saying, "I admire your wisdom and perspective." This compliment does more than just praise her intelligence. It expresses that you value her ability to reflect deeply on life, to navigate complexities with clarity, and to offer insights that go beyond the surface. By recognizing and acknowledging her intellectual depth, you are showing her that you see her as more than just a physical being. You see her mind and her thoughts. This is particularly important because, in Stoic thought, our intellectual capacity is where true virtue resides. It is through wisdom that we make reasoned choices. And in Stoicism, a person's ability to think and reflect is what defines their worth. This type of compliment is specific, intentional, and meaningful. Instead of a generic, "you're smart," you're offering something more profound, acknowledging that her wisdom and perspective are both rare and valuable. Just as Stoic philosophers valued intellectual clarity and deep thought over fleeting surface-level appearances, so too should we recognize and appreciate a person's mental and emotional depth. By offering such a compliment, you're not only showing respect for her intellect, but you're also aligning yourself with a deeper, more meaningful way of interacting with others. This is not just flattery, it's a recognition of her character, her thoughts, and the way she engages with the world. You're making it clear that what attracts you isn't just her external beauty, but her inner strength and ability to reflect thoughtfully. This approach is incredibly aligned with Stoic values, where intellectual virtue is considered paramount in shaping a meaningful, virtuous life. In a world that often places value on surface-level attributes, a compliment like this helps elevate the conversation and shows that you are someone who sees beyond the obvious. It's a recognition of the profound impact that a woman's wisdom and perspective can have, not just on you, but on the world around her. Chapter 2. Your strength in tough situations is inspiring. One of the most powerful teachings of Stoicism is the ability to endure hardship with grace and resilience. The Stoics, led by philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, constantly emphasized the importance of developing inner strength and finding peace amidst external chaos. They taught that while we cannot always control the events that happen in our lives, we do have control over our response to those events. In Stoicism, this means facing difficulties not with resistance or frustration, but with calm, clarity, and emotional fortitude. When you compliment a woman on her strength in tough situations, you're not merely acknowledging her ability to get through difficult times. You're recognizing her ability to do so with composure, determination, and grace. Life, as the Stoics understood, is full of challenges, whether it's personal struggles, work pressures, or unforeseen circumstances. The true measure of strength is how we face those challenges, how we maintain our inner peace and clarity when the world around us seems chaotic. Saying something like, "Your strength in tough situations is inspiring. I've never seen anyone handle adversity with such calm and poise," goes beyond superficial praise. It acknowledges the fact that she doesn't simply survive tough situations, but rises above them. You're recognizing her resilience, her ability to remain steadfast, and her emotional intelligence in navigating adversity. This compliment draws directly from the Stoic idea of cultivating inner strength, not just for surviving, but for thriving despite life's difficulties. In Stoicism, endurance is not about suppressing emotions, but about embracing them and still acting with virtue. By acknowledging her strength, you're demonstrating that you understand what it means to maintain a clear, calm mind in the face of adversity, something that is deeply valued in Stoic philosophy. It shows that you admire not just her ability to face challenges, but her ability to do so without being shaken by them. This type of emotional resilience is something Stoics believed was essential to living a virtuous life. This compliment is not only an acknowledgement of her mental fortitude, but also an expression of admiration for her emotional intelligence. Women often face societal pressures to carry multiple burdens without complaint, and recognizing this strength is a way of affirming that it's not just about surviving, but thriving. By offering this type of praise, you reflect an understanding that true strength comes from within. It's the result of years of self-discipline, mental clarity, and emotional control. When you tell a woman, "Your strength in tough situations is inspiring," you're not just flattering her. You're giving her credit for embodying the Stoic ideal of enduring hardship without losing her sense of purpose or clarity. You're highlighting her ability to weather storms and remain true to herself, regardless of external challenges. This kind of compliment elevates the conversation and makes her feel seen and respected for her character, not just her external appearance. This compliment also resonates with the core Stoic principle of accepting what is outside our control while focusing on what we can control. A woman who remains composed during difficulty exemplifies this principle perfectly. She is showing the world that she has mastered the art of responding to challenges with grace, poise, and an unwavering sense of self. It's this kind of inner strength that truly inspires, and recognizing it can forge a deeper connection based on mutual respect and admiration. Chapter 3. I love how you live authentically, regardless of what others think. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies a profound commitment to authenticity. The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, believed that true fulfillment comes from living in alignment with one's values, regardless of external circumstances or judgments. This idea, central to Stoic thought, is about cultivating the inner strength to be true to oneself in all situations, no matter how the world might try to sway or influence us. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often wrote about the importance of acting according to one's nature and aligning actions with inner principles rather than following the approval of others. In this sense, living authentically is not just a virtue, it's a sign of profound self-discipline and integrity. When you compliment a woman on how she lives authentically, you're not simply acknowledging her actions, you're celebrating the courage and clarity with which she navigates life. Society often imposes rigid expectations on women, trying to shape them into specific molds, whether it's about their appearance, behavior, or roles. To live authentically, especially as a woman, requires an incredible amount of inner strength and self-awareness. It's a decision to disregard societal pressures and stay true to what matters most to her personally. Saying something like, "I love how you live authentically, regardless of what others think." It's rare to find someone who's so aligned with their values, is a powerful acknowledgement of her independence and personal integrity. This compliment goes beyond surface-level praise. It speaks to the essence of who she is. It tells her that you value her ability to remain true to herself despite external influences. It's an admiration of her courage to walk her own path without succumbing to the pressure to conform. In Stoic terms, living authentically is a manifestation of the virtue of self-discipline. Stoicism teaches that we must focus on our own thoughts, actions, and intentions, rather than allowing ourselves to be controlled by what others think or expect from us. A woman who stays true to her values, who does not bend to societal norms or pressures, exemplifies this Stoic ideal. Her authenticity reflects a deep inner peace that comes from knowing who she is and choosing to live in a way that is true to her values, regardless of outside judgment. This compliment also acknowledges the Stoic virtue of personal integrity. Marcus Aurelius frequently reminded himself in his meditations to act in harmony with his true self, advising against living for the sake of external validation. A woman who lives authentically, who speaks and acts in alignment with her core beliefs, demonstrates the kind of integrity that Stoics admired and strived for. Complimenting her in this way shows that you appreciate the strength it takes to stay grounded and true to oneself, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. By offering this kind of praise, you're also showing that you recognize and value her sense of self-awareness. Living authentically requires a great deal of self-reflection and a clear understanding of one's values and goals. It is an ongoing process of being aware of one's motivations and desires and making choices that reflect those truths. In a world where so many people live according to the opinions and judgments of others, a woman who remains true to herself radiates an undeniable magnetism. It's this inner alignment that draws others in, because authenticity is rare and beautiful. By complimenting a woman on her authenticity, you're not just acknowledging her actions, you're affirming her courage to live according to her truth, unaffected by the noise of external judgment. You're recognizing the deep wisdom and strength required to align one's life with one's values, and you're celebrating her self-discipline and integrity. This compliment not only fosters admiration, but also creates a deeper connection, as it shows that you understand the importance of authenticity and the power it holds in building a fulfilling, meaningful life. Chapter 4. Your calmness and composure are remarkable. One of the foundational teachings of Stoicism is the importance of emotional resilience, the ability to remain calm and composed, regardless of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius, perhaps one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, repeatedly emphasized the value of maintaining a steady, rational mind in the face of adversity. In his meditations, he writes about how we should not allow external events or the actions of others to disturb our inner peace. For Stoics, this ability to stay grounded, even amidst chaos, was not only a virtue, but an essential skill for living a fulfilled and balanced life. In a world where emotional reactions often dictate the course of our lives, the ability to remain calm in stressful situations is a rare and admirable quality. A woman who possesses this quality stands out. Her calmness in the face of adversity, Her ability to stay composed under pressure is a testament to her inner strength and emotional intelligence. Complimenting a woman for her calmness signals that you appreciate not just her demeanor, but her ability to control her emotions, a principle the Stoics highly revered. When you say something like, "Your calmness and composure in stressful situations are remarkable," it's incredible how you can stay grounded no matter what's going on around you. You're acknowledging a profound level of emotional mastery. You're recognizing her capacity to remain unaffected by the turbulence of life, and that's something deeply valuable. This type of compliment speaks to her strength in ways that go beyond surface-level admiration. It highlights her emotional control, a quality that the Stoics considered essential for a life well lived. In Stoic philosophy, emotions are seen as responses to our judgments about external events. The Stoics believed that while we can't control external events, we can control our reactions to them. This wisdom lies at the heart of emotional resilience. By controlling our judgments and thoughts, we can maintain inner peace regardless of what's happening around us. A woman who can remain composed during stressful moments demonstrates this very Stoic principle in action. She doesn't let the chaos of the world dictate her emotional state. Instead, she remains grounded, steady, and rational. This is no small feat, and it's something worth acknowledging and admiring. By complimenting her calmness, you're also recognizing the maturity and self-awareness required to achieve emotional control. Maintaining composure in tough situations is not about suppressing emotions. It's about being in tune with them and choosing not to let them control your actions. It's about responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. A woman who remains calm and composed in the face of stress demonstrates a high level of self-mastery, which is a reflection of her inner wisdom. This compliment also conveys that you value emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, the ability to manage and regulate emotions, is a key aspect of Stoic practice. It allows a person to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and poise. When you compliment a woman for her calmness, you are essentially affirming her ability to manage her emotions and maintain peace within herself, no matter what the external circumstances may be. This kind of emotional composure is highly attractive because it signals a level of maturity and self-discipline. By acknowledging her calmness, you're recognizing her strength, both the strength to stay grounded and the strength to not be swept away by the emotional tides of life. It's a reminder that emotional mastery isn't just about suppressing feelings, but about cultivating inner peace and resilience in the face of challenges. This quality is not only admirable, but deeply aligned with Stoic virtues, making it an incredibly powerful and meaningful compliment. Chapter 5. I admire how you keep your integrity, no matter the circumstances. In Stoicism, integrity is one of the highest virtues, a central pillar that holds together the Stoic pursuit of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Marcus Aurelius, a leading Stoic philosopher, continually stressed the importance of living in harmony with one's values, regardless of the external circumstances. For the Stoic, integrity isn't just about following a set of rules. It's about embodying one's principles in every action, thought, and decision, irrespective of the pressures or challenges life may present. It's the ability to remain true to your core beliefs, even when the world may encourage you to compromise or act in a way that aligns with external desires rather than internal truth. When you compliment a woman on her integrity, you're acknowledging something deeply powerful, her commitment to living authentically and morally. You're not just praising a surface trait, like her appearance or a fleeting moment of charm, but something much deeper. The inner strength it takes to maintain moral clarity and consistency in all areas of life. Integrity isn't about acting morally only when it's convenient or when others are watching. It's about choosing what is right, even when it's difficult. and even when doing so might come with personal sacrifices. In a world that often rewards conformity or short-term gains, a person who remains steadfast in their integrity stands as a beacon of strength and authenticity. A compliment like, "I admire how you keep your integrity no matter the circumstances." It's inspiring to see someone who stays true to themselves in every situation, speaks to the very heart of Stoic philosophy. It shows that you appreciate her moral compass, her courage to remain aligned with her values, and her commitment to living virtuously in a world that often tests those principles. This kind of admiration highlights a rare and deeply rooted form of strength, one that is not swayed by the shifting tides of social pressures or personal temptation. The Stoics believed that true virtue was not dependent on external validation or rewards, but on the internal consistency of one's character. In the face of challenges, integrity becomes the guiding force that allows a person to navigate life with honor. It's easy to lose sight of one's principles when the world encourages compromise for convenience or gain, but someone who holds fast to their integrity, especially in difficult times, demonstrates exceptional strength of character. Complementing this trait, then, is not just a recognition of her actions, but a deep acknowledgement of her moral fortitude. When you express admiration for her integrity, you're demonstrating that you see her for more than just her external beauty or surface-level qualities. You see the strength and courage that it takes to act in alignment with her principles, regardless of the external pressures. This is a key aspect of Stoicism, the understanding that virtue, not external approval, should be the focus of one's life. Complimenting a woman on her unwavering integrity signals to her that you value the inner qualities that define her as a person, rather than just the transient aspects of her appearance or charm. Integrity is also one of the most attractive qualities someone can possess. It radiates authenticity and trustworthiness. A person who lives with integrity is someone others can rely on, someone whose actions are consistent with their words. By recognizing and complimenting this trait, you show that you value her for who she truly is, her character, her strength, and her moral clarity. In Stoic thought, integrity is the foundation for a life of purpose and meaning. It ensures that you're always acting in accordance with your highest values, regardless of external circumstances. When you acknowledge a woman's integrity, you're not just admiring her ability to do what is right. You're celebrating the virtues that make her a truly admirable person. In a world where many chase fleeting approval or material success, a person who chooses to uphold their integrity in all things stands out as someone who has built their life on a solid, unshakable foundation of virtue. This kind of compliment is not only deeply meaningful, but also timeless. It cuts through superficial praise and touches on something that transcends the moment, her character. And in the world of Stoic philosophy, this is the most enduring form of attraction, admiration for the internal qualities that define a person rather than the external traits that are fleeting and impermanent. Compliments have the power to make a lasting impression, but only when they come from a genuine place of respect and admiration. By incorporating the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, we can elevate our interactions by recognizing and celebrating the inner qualities that truly define a woman: her wisdom, strength, authenticity, emotional balance, and integrity. As Marcus Aurelius taught, living in alignment with our virtues is the true path to a fulfilling and meaningful life, and complementing these deeper aspects of a person shows that we value what truly matters in relationships. When you acknowledge a woman's inner strength and character, you not only make her feel seen and appreciated, but also demonstrate your own growth and understanding of what's truly important. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Your support helps us create more content focused on self-growth and meaningful connections.